money, win.
Game is called Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda. Who's playing for that cash this morning? Her name is Heidi.
Oh, what are you doing?
Good morning.
Are you headed to work?
I work at home, so I'm here.
Oh,
So you're already there. Wow, that was quick. What do
Do
you
you like working from home? I feel like I would kind of go a little crazy unless you have like a set
I
routine.
love it.
Oh, you love it. Okay.
I absolutely love it, yeah.
What do you do in your jammies?
Graphic design, I build websites, whatever anyone asks me to do.
And
Great.
lot of
careful
my
with that. I said that a while ago.
Next thing you know, there's a whole fleet of sailors outside your door. Here we go. $4,000 is our Thursday jackpot, Heidi. And when I told you were caller number 10 off the air, you kind of had this like, oh my God, I don't know what to do situation. So have you heard this contest before?
I haven't. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. So we got a first timer here. So it's pretty simple. You either have to choose Kat or myself based on, listening to the show, who thinks more like you. And once you make that choice, you will be given 5 words. All we need are the first words that pop into your mind when you hear those words. Now, whoever you decide you're going to play with, they'll be excused from the studio. They'll come back, and if they give us the same 5 words that you gave, you win the $4,000, but you got to get all 5. So the most important decision right now is, who do you think thinks more like you, Kat or myself?
Ooh. I'm going to go with Kat.
Okay, so we kick Kat out of the studio, and once she's safely with beyond earshot, what I'll do is I'll give you 5 words, and then all you have to do is just tell me what's the first word that comes into your mind when you hear those words. She's exiting the studio. I'm going to wait till she's safely down the hall here. And for anyone else like Heidi that maybe hasn't heard this, we do post this so you can see Kat outside the window right now. We do post this on our YouTube channel so you can kind of watch how this all works. So Heidi, without further ado, let's get this thing humming. I just need the first word that pops into your mind when you hear the word air. A-I-R.
Fryer.
You know what? You're probably going to be dialed in with what she's going to say here. This is a good choice. Heidi, what's the first word that pops into your mind when you hear the word soccer?
Ball.
Good one. Heidi, how about the first word that pops into your mind when you hear the word mouse?
Cheese. I love cheese.
She does too. You're right. I think you're spot on. You absolutely picked the right person for this. Fourth word. Heidi, what's the first word that pops into your mind when you hear the word surprise?
Birthday.
Okay, now your last one. What's the first word that pops into your mind when you hear the word blank? B-L-A-N-K, blank.
And it can't be the same word?
It sure can. You can use any word, whatever popped in your mind. Blank.
Blank. Blank. Oh, fruit cakes. Not that word. I was just
Okay, take your time. This is important.
Blank. Oh my gosh. I am drawing a blank for real. Blank. I would say I'm guessing I don't have very long to come out with this word.
Well, I mean, we technically
Literally
have
drawing a
about
blank.
2.5 hours left in the show. I'd like to not spend it all waiting on you coming up with one word, but, take your time.
Darn it.
This is for $4,000. It's important. So what's the first word? If I say blank, what's the first word that pops into your mind?
Sentence.
Blank sentence. All right, at least you got one. All right,
Sounds
Kat, come on back in.
ridiculous.
Come on back in. All right, so this was a unique play today.
I have a different word.
I know. I can't. You know what? I can't let you give it to us right now because Kat's in the studio. I can't taint the game. So
Okay. No worries.
I think we had 4 strong responses,
Okay.
and then we got to one where Heidi just struggled with coming up with a word. All right, so we'll save
Sometimes
that for
that
last.
happens.
Let's
All
see
right.
if we can get any of these first 5 to go. and maybe we don't even have to rely on the last one, but I'd like to
Okay.
get Heidi $4,000. So, Heidi, you need to be radio silent from here on out as we approach a $4,000 payday. Kat, what's the first word that pops into your mind when you hear soccer?
Ball.
Yes. I knew it. All right. Let's go, Heidi. That to me was a slam dunk. I
Just
thought
one.
I
That's
thought
just
one of you
one.
were going to say mom,
Oh, no.
but soccer ball
Okay.
is a check. Kat, what's the first word that pops into your mind? And I think you guys are going to think along the same lines here. When you hear the word air, A-I-R.
Air. I could say either oxygen or balloon. Hot air balloon, air fresh.
That's your word?
Let's do fresh. Fresh air. Oh. Did I say it? Did I say oxygen? Was it oxygen?
No.
What was it?
Think with your belly.
I think with my fart. Air.
No.
What?
Fryer.
Air fryer.
That's
Oh
what she
my God. All right.
All right. Unfortunately, the dream is over, Heidi. We didn't have to get to this embarrassing last word. We're gonna get there though. Kat, what's the first word that pops into your mouse into your mind when you hear the word mouse?
Mouse. I would say trap or cheese.
Cheese,
Cheese.
is what she said.
But I didn't finish, so I'm gonna say cheese.
Okay. Well, then great. Kat, what's the first word that pops into your mind when you hear surprise?
Party. Wouldn't you say that?
I
Would
would've
you have
said
said
that,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
She said birthday. So around the same area.
All
Here's the
right.
one she struggled on. I'm curious to see whether or not you would struggle for 4.5 minutes to come up with
It
a
took a
word
minute, yeah.
like Heidi did. Kat, what's the first word that pops into your mind when you hear the word blank?
Space. And all right, Janine. No?
After many moments of blank thoughts, Heidi said sentence.
Blank sentence?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
All right.
That's right. You
Heidi,
weren't thinking much there for a hot second. And
It was your first
yeah.
play. Chalk it up to that. Now you know how to play
well,
for the next
here's
time.
the good part. If you can get through tomorrow, Heidi, we're going to pump up the jackpot by an extra $1,000. So tomorrow's play for $5,000 should be at about.
I can't believe it's Friday, by the way, already, but I'm going to say 6:30. We'll do an early play.
Okay, up early, 6:30. We'll try and get you $5,000 tomorrow, and hopefully it goes a little smoother. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good morning.